because of I couldn't really figure out why. You
They got like a
mentioned
rune fight and they killed the. I think they got a rune fight that killed the Earthshaker when Earth Spirit hit 6.
Earthshaker was 5-0-1, so he didn't die, but maybe some of the supports died and Quinn got the last hit, and that tipped the scale.
Oh right, yeah. Quinn was like half a level ahead of the Earthshaker.
Nothing too bad, and I watched this exact matchup, like literally last season, coaching copy. Like I would always pay a close attention when we scrimmed the gaming, because these mid duels were just like so intense to watch. It was like watching a boxing match.
Like they're both on 100 HP, you know, dodging spells,
Yes,
tanking through stuff.
Quinn makes you work for every single last hit. He's like, bro, hold it thought 5v5.
Yeah, big fight. Accelerate, blood grenaded, and pushed back by the flame break. Bat Rider, though, trapped in the roots, pummeled down. This Gaimin Gladiators still trying to fight back into this bristle bag. 2 quill sprays already up, 3 now, 4 on Ace. That Phoenix is going to get pummeled by the copy Earthshaker. A 2-1 start before the horn even sounds.
I mean, 30 seconds before the horn. You know, it's instant 5v5, and we see 4-3 again in the first blood, and Poppy will get a kill on top of it. That will definitely help during the first few waves on the mid.
He's already 440 gold towards the bottle. Well, on his way to that good early start. Jigglin still looking to contest all these bounty runes as well. Bit of a poke towards the top rune there in the river. They give up on the northern jungle one. You know, Lelis was kind of there, but scurries away. And of course, the 2 down south.
It's amazing start. 3 runes and a lot of resources like taken away from the side of gaming. Exactly what they need. Yeah, I feel like there goes. Good luck, have fun. A little bit late. No time to type it because of all the fighting.
All business, yeah.
They need a head start. They need these lanes to go well. They can control the early tempo.
Earthshaker and Earth Spirit already having that battle mid, but I've been keeping my eyes on bottom, where Tofu was a bit late to come down here. Ace drops pretty low. A lot of wand charges, you know, you're against the bat and the bristle. Magic wands have supreme value in this bottom lane. The Bat Rider has already put a lot of pressure onto Gaimin Gladiators from an early point.
It's like the power of the rune fight. These magic wand people that don't use it on their own, you like basically start a game with 7-8 charges. This is the magic wand lane, I feel like. Bat Rider and Bristol, he's as good as it gets.
Not quite. Do you remember the game? Oh, maybe it was the game I cast with Misery. We had a game where there was PA, Bristle, Bat, and Crystal Maiden or something. Like we had 4 heroes who were legit spell spammers. Everyone had a magic wand, you know, fully stacked up. Just casting spells non-stop. We'll pull across from the Bat Rider into the large camp. We're going to force Gaimin Gladiators here to sit and respond to it, which means Bristleback gets all the free farm under his tower. While top lane, we see kind of classic Enigma things in front of his own tier 1. Dragging wave, denying, using these Eidolons to their full impact. Makes the lane kind of hard for the Morphling, like you were saying. 6 and 2, while the Enigma sits pretty at 9 and 2. We're kind of assuming Enigma goes for the same old, right? The drums first and then decide where you're heading, if it's the full auras or not, or the blink BKB. Enigma gives you non-stop early pressure and then that choice of when the timing hits.
Yeah, kind of drums rush into blink or pipe, depending on the game, and probably a likely pipe in this scenario versus the Phoenix course.
True, that is a lot of magic damage.
And then eventually blink BKB refresher, because there's no BKB pierce. There is a supernova explosion, but if you get the black hole first, you get a nice leverage on the first one.
Ace is 22 and 1. The mid lane hero is 19-6 Earthshaker, 12 and 3 Earth Spirit. Earthshaker taking a slight lead over in that mid lane. I guess Ace came in and contested a bunch of these jungle camps and got neutral creeps, so his CS looks a bit inflated.
Yeah. When you single pull this big camp and you don't do an additional step of contesting it, then it means like just a bonus farm for Ace. Let's be careful here. Yes, 26 is there, he's gonna just pop it. Cannot get more, obviously. Drop the bracer.
As much value from it as possible. Celery puts the frost shield on the Morphling. Trying to defend himself as the Lich drop low to all those Eidolons. Mind Control has Salve, Lilith has Clarity. They are topping themselves up to continue this oppressive lane, keeping Watson under their boot. And it always feels like as long as the Morphling doesn't die, he's able to stay here permanently. Might not be easy or comfortable, but he can still get it done. Quinn in that mid lane, under his tower, half HP. We see the damage out of this level 3 enchant totem from Copy. No levels in Fisher, just 0-3-2 build. Courier microed to dodge away from the tower. I was getting close to dropping. And now we're going to see level 6 on Earthshaker much faster than the Earth Spirit. The potential for rotations into mid. Maybe look for kills. Ace down bottom. Diving forward, he dropped very low to that flame break and the stack of napalm. Trading himself. The Batrider now as the Bristleback realizes he's going to ramble to walk through.
A very good trade nonetheless, you know. Apply for this IS. Yes, Phoenix. Means Pat will be able to refill the ball too. Even Ruder investing in this mid lane. It's going pretty well for Copy so far. All 6 as you said. Or the 6 mirror run. Might keep the scale who gets the first power run, most likely.
And how many heroes do we have running towards it?
6 mirror
Lelis,
6 heroes.
Celery. A Batrider with the Hoodwink. Find the Lich on his little path towards the mid. Celery. He's already popped all the heals he's got. Nothing remains. Down he goes. And a fortunate illusion rune spawning top there. Be a bottle refill for Copy.
50-50 rune. One of the better ones to get versus the Earth Spirit and 6. Because
True.
Magnetize can just be dispelled.
I so often forget about that kind of stuff, you know? I see illusion rune and my brain goes, oh, garbage.
What a trash.
Really? It's good to point out that that dispel in this kind of game definitely can pay
You can
off.
reapply it though if he's in between creeps. Right now, he's gonna do the exact same.
Turn to the Echo Slam. Copy trying to fight back. Earthshaker and Earth Spirit both dying pretty much at the same time. Copy the first one to fall, so... Well, let's get the kill on Quinn. A battle around mid. Earthshaker, he's got his statue there as well, right next to the creep wave.
Yeah, so one of the insane mechanics. The statue does pick the XP up, so even though he dies first, he still gets the XP.
Yeah. Lich is denying creeps, making sure he doesn't get everything.
You know.
Wisdom runes traded evenly as well.
Interestingly, Ace will pick up the one Forked again. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, this Lich being here is a bit of a problem for him. I do get the D ward as the Batrider swings up there.
Sleeves 4-3 exposed with Whale. They're trying to pressure him on the bottom lane.
That's swooping over on his head. Damage onto Tofu though. Forces the Dark Willow back. Bristle, what, 400 HP, no real sustain. Looks like he's going to have to go jungle. So a full free lane here for Ace just to push to tier 1.
Morphling is coming. They saw him in the war. Want to make another dive. This is the
yeah,
wave.
Watson's here. Well, he tried. And we look back to mid. That's where the real action's happening. Copy dead to another magnetize from Quinn. Roll is ready, turns the kill off the bat, rolls away, but still gonna fall. 2-for-1 trade this time, mid for mid, but the +1 of the Bat Rider makes it that little sweeter for Gaimin Gladiators.
So, just seems it's gonna be a bloodbath every power round, you know. Both teams understanding the value of it, and Bristleback with the bubbly bubble will be able to sustain bottom.
+2 HP regen.
Enigma is thinking this Phoenix out, and she's gonna make a TP. Apple is ready.
There's no supernova.
Collision. Yeah, easy one.
Cancel on the dive. Very easy. Well set up by mind control.
The best rotations are the quick ones, you know. You just TP, get a kill, back to gates. Easy, use a big ability, maybe. It was not needed or whatnot, but better safe than sorry. Back to the top lane.
He's showing Watson what a real rotation looks like, right? But maybe now Watson could show mind control what he's made of. Brambles are going to catch him. Mind control down in that top left corner. And the rest of Gaimin Gladiator is kind of sweeping through this enemy Ancients area too. Copy with this Echo Slam wants to farm out this big old stack. It's going to be satisfying, he'll get it, sure, but in comes Quinn and Celery nearby to snipe out the Earthshaker. Copy happy that he got the blink off of the back of that, so timing hits while under this tier 1 tower top. Lelis dived by Tofu and Watson. A bit of space scurrying away, but Quinn closes that gap quickly.
A little bit of a slip up from Jigglin. I say a little bit. They feed 3 Kiros. At least they get these stacks cleared out. You know, gaming pulling up a speed. You know, a few minutes earlier than the last game. You know, and it seems. I think they were shaker. Where's he going?
There's no echo, but he does have this big enchant totem to hit into Celery. A Bat Rider dead as Quinn rolls back across. Supernova well placed here. Owns Jigglin away from Copy. Get that kill down in the river. And another active move here from Gaimin Gladiators around these active runes, around this mid lane. Really unlocking Quinn's potential. The first time that Quinn is able to stick it out in these fights without trading his life for the Earthshake.
It just seems that they're bringing the numbers this time around. You know, it was basically only 2 heroes from the side of Jigglin. That's not even enough to kill the Lich. And at the end of the day, even if you kill the Lich, like, do you really like the trade? You're next to a tower. Like, this Morphling can TP in, this Phoenix can rotate. Everybody can come. You know, over-committing on the side of... That's not the Blink Dagger reveal you dreamt of last night.
No, it's kind of an awkward one, right? Like, you use Echo Slam to farm the creeps to get you to blink, and you don't have the blink Echo for a little bit.
That just means you need to rely on your teammates to bring a damage. Which he, with double enchant Totem, he made Lich 1 HP before the magic one pop, so any other hero bringing an additional spell, it just means a kill before Lich gets any spells off.
There's Echo and Quinn straight away here. Blink initiation with the sharpshooter. That's what we needed. That bonus hero. Lelis comes in to clear out Quinn. Looking for the tier 1 mid for themselves now. Mind control's here. Copy just jumps on his Dark Willow. Cat Totem and the Fisher is ready. Tofu obliterated. Copy feeling it now.
He's mad. Doesn't he have to pop the shield rune for that? He's just killing himself. He basically like, what is this Earth Spirit doing? You know, instant Echo Slam, and then after he gets the shield rune, there's nothing to really stop him.
They don't get to pressure the tower though. And Mind Control has to swing back top. Go back to their lanes. 4-2-3, I guess, is still reasonably happy down here. Top of the net worth, farming, guarding the tower. Ace doesn't really offer any push. The Gaimin Gladiators scaling. with this Phoenix and the Morphling being relatively untouched. Quinn here with Watson on the doorstep of that top jungle. A kill on Lelis. Now it looks like it's Batrider's job to come and hold that bottom wave. 423 has gone top through the gate, farmed some jungle camps, and then comes back through the gate to go bot. Trying to find his opening.
Let's spot down this Watcher for a little bit, so Enigma will be very scared. Lala Steep is in. Maybe for a moment they thought they can make a Wisdom invasion, but now they may just lose both. Radiant Scan doesn't hit anything, so easy double Wisdom here for the side of Jigglin.
Oh, true. A sneaky Batrider. Lelis still sitting by his observer ward. Sees Tofu up on that high ground near the Ancients. Celery off to the side. Blink Echo Slam will reveal the vision. And Tofu immediately pings out. There's an observer ward there. Sentry was already dropped as well. Blink Echo Slam very timely. As Quinn tries to play in towards Lelis, but this is kind of spooky. Tower offers protection. Mind Control sidesteps the roll. Magnetize. And a move in from Quinn. Trying to charge onto this Enigma while Copy goes into the back line. Oh, the black hole. Cancelled by the damage. As Bristleback and Earthshaker not able to contend with this Quinn Earth Spirit. A lot of HP. 1800 plus the shield. Now they've got it though with all the Nasal Goose stacking up.
Pretty good trade at the end of the day for Jigglin. It seemed for a moment that they were overrun by the numbers, but Bristol makes the appearance with the Nasal Goo. And Earthshaker thought them that's a lot of damage in between two of them. So no morphling around means you lose almost every fight. Unfortunate black hole, but it happens.
A bit unfortunate for him. We're still going to be getting into this pipe. We're going to be the aura boss on the map. A very different game to the first one. We don't see this early lead, early aggressive moves really from Jigglin. Still going to be playing off the back of this Bristleback timing though. Aghanim Scepter is here. 423's feeling like the strongest hero on the map. It's always a worry when you've got Phoenix and Morphling topping the net worth. Alright, level 2 Supernova's ready for Ace. They'll jump and lasso him. Sharpshooter's there, but not enough to finish. They forced the Supernova though. Finn looking to roll in, but a backstab from Celery's Lich scanned. So Jigglin knows that this move is happening. Very swiftly TPing home with the Batrider escaping from that Brambles and Terrorize.
Nearly catching it there, but at the end of the day, a nice trade for Jigglin. The small victory of last of 4 Supernova being a lower cooldown and making a lot of heroes rotate here without gaining anything. Tanky network on this Phoenix, almost. And one of the fattest birds I saw in a while.
There's a plump Christmas turkey. Shivers and travels. So he can... No, we talked about this Dawnbreaker, right? He can kind of play like the Dawnbreaker. Farm one side of the map, TP in when needed. Very efficient from Gaimin Gladiators in terms of getting farm on the Phoenix and the Morphling anyway. The other 3 heroes very much the brawling death squad that got to go and do the dirty work for them. Bit of a standoff mid. Dire Vision now in that mid lane sees that Copy's Aghanim Scepter has arrived and is probably going to get a good read on this next move. Everybody moved into the Radiant Ancients to smoke up. Gaimin Gladiators, they scan mid. Earth Spirit rolls to try and break smoke and see what's happening, and Phoenix TP's out top. Yeah, quite apparent that Gaimin Gladiators are grouping up knowing that Jigglin are making a play.
Hype Ags. their time to strike for sure. I'm gonna scout this. I don't think that's centric weapon, so I'm not exactly sure where Gaimin is, but they'll make a go. They want to force a fight, you know. Going into Rock is one of the ways to do it, but it's not. It also feels it. It's a good spot for them to take a head-on fight.
Everything is greenlit. All the ultis are available. We've got Black Hole, we've got Supernova, we've got Phoenix leading out as Ace, Shiver's Guard and Dive. Spots out 423's Bristleback, and they've got a ping on MC. They know that he went through the trees. Quinn is going to lead out. Watson trying to wrap around in behind, but he's scattered by Eidolons now.
It's all about initiation. Who gets the first jump? Gonna kind of swap positions here.
And the standoff continues as the smoke from Jigglin the second time around puts them back in the pit. 423 kind of restarting the Roshan attempt.
30 seconds until Rush moves out of pit. But he wants to be the ward. He wants to give the vision that will allow for initiation here for the side of Jigglin.
And yeah, they've got Bat Blink Lasso, they've got Blink Echo Slam. Smoke breaks on Mind Control, so he knows that someone's high ground there. With that timer ticking down, like you said, 10 seconds remain until Roshan swaps homes. Gaimin Gladiators, who have control of the Twin Gate, get to move more naturally into that bottom right corner. While Jigglin have got to make this kind of awkward migration. Keeping across the towers, walking through the river. They'll get rewarded a little bit with a jump on the Morphling mid, though, and they've killed Watson with a jump from Copy. I didn't see that coming. I was looking at the DD rune thinking, hey, they're going to move down bottom, look for Roshan. Watson just offers himself, and Copy says, thank you. I'll take that.
A little bit of blunder by Watson, just walking into midwave like that, pressing Manta, you know, not thinking that Jigglin will be there to control 20-minute rune. I don't know, maybe there was a lot of discussion about Rosh, maybe there was like, it's just a moment of a lost concentration. He's the price, at least he's gonna be fast up, so you know, not the biggest of the blunders so far. Now without Echo Slam, I would be very surprised if they don't make a move for Rush themselves, you know. Don't want to give that away.
Basically everyone run towards the pit a little bit. For now, though, maintain lanes. Kill Tormentor. Set the map up for yourselves. Gaimin Gladiators bring the Dark Glow lit from Morphling down south. Phoenix farm top.
This Phoenix TP, I think 4-3 will make a call to go into Rush with me. I keep calling and they're like, bro, relax. But seems like it's gonna be good. Drums, 80 rune. It's gonna be a fast rush. But it seems Gaimin kinda in between of contesting it and giving it up.
Yeah.
Taker and Moving are making a move at the same time.
They're trying to pin the Gaimin Gladiators back a little further, giving more space to 423 and Mind Control to finish Roche. I'm with you, I thought this would be a little more urgent from Gaimin Gladiators.
They're getting so low. They'll probably get the Roche, but...
This is getting real scary now. 423 has 400 health. Roshan is about to die. They'll get the Aegis here now. But Gaimin Gladiators, they're in reach to strike. They just need vision, they need info, and they're going to get none of it. Jiggling, they come in, take the Aegis, and they sneak out with TPs. Bat Rider, though, not so lucky. Didn't even get a chance to blink away or anything, and Watson going to Manta dodge and turn around to kill him off.
We were a moment away from a disaster, but hold. Maybe there is going to be one still. Poppy gets pulled.
Earth Crown into Terrorize and Quinn arriving. Chain Frost not going to bounce onto anything, so Copy makes a little leap away, but who's waiting for him? It's the Phoenix. Dives in to add a bit more damage.
As you said, with the boost of shot already, he can connect anywhere. That's a big pick off. You get the Aegis and Bristol, but 2 kills for Gaimin. So far. Good shit for this. A lot of I thought this rush to Enigma Bristol will die swiftly. Maybe Jigglin did too. It took a long time because they tried to fix a mistake from last game, right? Not overusing so many heroes for the same objective. But if not done properly, it can bite you back. Like there, you know, they got barely out on this Bristol, but would have been total disaster trying to be greedy and do multiple plays at once.
And it kind of keeps jiggling in this evenly balanced game. Nothing in between them in terms of net worth or kills. Yes, Phoenix and Morphling are up at the top of the pots, net worth wise. And maybe Enigma, you'd argue, a little bit further behind where he wants to be. This Earthshaker and Bristleback, monumental heroes right now, hitting their stride. We've got Blink Echo ready, almost at BKB for Earthshaker. Is that an Ags for more? Quite rare we see that, huh?
I mean, like a few months ago, Yuma talked to me how this Ags would be a thing against the old Luna with spamming Q, but this is a literally first time I ever see it. Like, hubs included. Like, I'm super excited to see how it works out.
So, is he making an illusion of the Bristleback?
I would assume so.
So instead of you turning into the hero, it creates a strong illusion of the hero that can cast all of the basic abilities. And then if the illusion is alive, when Morphling toggles the ability, he will take place of it. Switch to it. Man, mind control being burnt down by the Sunray. Earthshaker jumping away from the rest of Gaimin Gladiators, and a scrappy fight breaking out with Quinn backstabbing onto the Enigma to take down mind control. 4-3, meanwhile, though, has a double kill picked up. Bristleback now facing off against Morphling and Phoenix. Yes, he's got Aegis, but he's pretty much out of resources. Thinking about returning a bit of fire here with Copy jumping the Phoenix again. Watson in Earthshaker mode, launching himself away.
We were being stupid, Garrett. It's just to have the Shaker Aghanim's ability when he turns into him. That's all it is. You know, we were trying to like 5D chess the reason, but you know, it's a good old Morphling the Shaker flying around.
Oh, right. That makes so much sense. God, I would repressed memory, man. I'd forgotten about those Morphling Earthshaker and Earth Spirit, right? Were 2 heroes. Oh, we had Morphling just turning into them. Hell, we had a patch where Morphling could turn into his allies. And you pick Earthshaker with Morphling on the same team.
Or Dark Willow, but Shaker.
Jump in. Tries to go for this, but the Sinister Gaze instant stun. It's going to catch this Copy Earthshaker and force him to BKB and run. A dive in from Phoenix. Copy looks pretty dead. The Fisher might have saved him for a momentary jump back. Hang on a second. Is he escaping with a blink away from the roll? Copy gets some distance. Jumps away. Back to safety. TP's home. Batrider might still get caught out here, though. And Morphling's giving chase. That's a blink and a force. Batrider going to TP as Watson looks down and can't see.
Poppy greedy there. Not popping BKB on the jump gets instantly locked down by this Ice Sinister Gaze, and Ice Fire almost feeds the life away. You know, you have the Aegis, you have the BKB freshly picked up. It's kind of your time to win a fight, and they're barely surviving. So this connection between Jigglin players is really like kind of hurting them. So you need to figure out a way to play more synergized. You know, do you have BKB on Shaker? You'll have BKB on Enigma. Send the Bristol in. Let him set up for these big spells that you have, because they have the tools to win these fights.
Yeah, it felt like Bristol with Aegis there was like unkillable, but not really that annoying. It took it down to low mana and low HP and then just left him. Lelis gets sniped. And Watson and Ace. Bit of map space down here for Gaimin Gladiators. while Quinn in that mid lane, he's down in the river and spotted by Copy and Mind Control. Okay, that's fair enough. BKB Black Hole. Kill Quinn. Use a cooldown for it, but it's, you know, what's next that matters.
It's basically a tier 2 for Black Hole and Earthquake. Super tanky.
Yeah, he's got Sanji Asher as well, so he's going to break free of a lot of these stuns. Earthshaker though. Dragged back in with a Chain Frost bouncing. He throws the Echo Slam to kind of combo break there. Watson though, leaping across. And this Aghanim's upgrade with the Enchant Totem on a Morphling, dishing out some pretty serious damage. Chases 4-2-3 all the way back through his Ancients.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
This Bristle is big. Sanji Asher, Bloodstone. And your point about kind of playing through him, Jigglin haven't been able to yet. The mobility of Gaimin Gladiators to Waveform, Enchant Totem, Phoenix Dive, Earth Spirit Roll. They kind of just ignore the Bristleback and go for the Enigma, go for the Earthshaker, find the supports in the back.
Just feels every time they go onto Bristol is kind of a poke for other heroes to show, and then they just switch targets. It seems like Gaming has, at least for now, a better understanding how to play these fights, how to get these trades going.
Still very close between these two squads.
Dire's middle tower is
Jigglin, the one's going to be making this step down the mid lane towards Ace and the tier 2. They do not have Echo Slam, so Copy is just going to show on the wave to kill it off and keep the pressure coming.
Dire are scanning.
Gaming, scanning, trying to scout up high ground. Quinn gets the D ward with Celery. So they reclaim their Ancients. Push back Jigglin. But now we get into this kind of standoff, stalemate situation where you're pushing lanes against each other, looking for an opening towards the Roche pit. We know he's up in about 20 seconds, quite a fast spawn.
Map position does favor the Gaming, like they understand playing bot and mid will allow for this rush. Who, you know, they don't know exact timing, but they're pretty much sure it's going to be bot lane now. With Daedalus ready on Morphling, Aghanims, if he turns into the Shaker, we might be getting some of these memories from like a couple of years ago where he's one-shotting people. How to stop it, Garrett? It's to smoke and get an initiation of your own. If you black hole him and put like everything you have on top of this Morphling, it should be enough to kill him. No Blink Dagger for Enigma.
So relying on Copy to make the Blink echo, then Enigma walks in. Maybe a lasso drag back. You know, this Morphling doesn't have Lincolns or SNY or anything like that. So you could arguably get a Blink echo, Blink lasso, drag him into the black hole. The only thing to really stop that is a supernova landing. It's very hard to time.
And again, they're gonna try to probably burst rush before Gaming comes. They will hear the rush roar.
They've already scanned it as well.
It's gonna be even closer. No, they decide against it. Let's take a fight, 5v5.
So they force it to roar and then they run and smoke. They know the Gaimin Gladiators, they swung into the pit there. I think they saw Quinn for a second, but Mind Control
Nima gets jumped.
Oh, this is tragic. The jump echo from Copy, not going to do a whole lot. Watson annihilates Mind Control. No black holes, no Batrider in a second as this Morphling just comes in and shreds them all. A triple kill for Watson, and Gaimin Gladiators charging forward, looking for the Bristleback now. And that is as bad a situation as it can get for Jigglin. The Enigma, the first one to show, the first one to get jumped. We were just talking about how it has to be the polar opposite.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
It's just, at the end of the day, Gaming choosing a better route, and Enigma with this build that doesn't include Blink Dagger is almost impossible to position yourself into these fights, you know. Usually we would see smoke break on Enigma, either blink in with the BKB and use the black hole or reset to a better position. But this time around, perfect angle from Watson, smoke breaks, turns to the Shaker. One shot, 3 of the heroes.
And then get the free Roshan.
Yep. I mean, this now looks
Dire's top tower is under
very similar to game 1, where this Morphling is hitting a scale of no return for the side of Jigglin. You know, he's one more item. He's gonna be killing. I mean, if he's not already, everybody.
And then the situation we were describing for Jigglin to kind of use their team fight, use their plays, that now becomes almost the only way to win a team fight, right? You can't ignore this Morphling. I don't know, can you kill him twice? Can you lasso him, echo him, and kill him once, then black hole him the second time? Things get so...
That's gonna have to be the way around, but you know, gaming has the other heroes too. So if you go on the high ground and you kill him once, while he's respawning for the ages, there's gonna be a supernova on top to protect him. But still, might be the best possible scenario for Jigglin. Try to kind of kill him first life without committing too much. Maybe Echo Slam into this sharpshooter, and then the black hole the second life. Because what's the other option, Garrett? Like, if you let him roam around the fight freely with this enchant totem agonist, like everybody's just gonna die.
Yeah, you will die. Just straight up, you will die. Looks like they're trying to hunt up near their own Tormentor. Copy's gonna get a jump, but there's a yaws and a roll, a terrorize now, forcing the BKB out of Copy. Watson can come in with the damage and destroy the Earthshaker. Disappears in the blink of an eye. That's 3,000 health, by the way. Lelis now gone, clapped down by Watson's Morph, who jumps over the barrier, doesn't care about walls and borders. Straight into this Radiant base, onto the tier 3. And Jigglin now thinking, oh shit. We've got to deal with a Watson Morphling who's doing thousands of damage per hit.
Shaker buyback available. Voodoo comes back. Banner is on the ground. One good thing about the Shaker being dead, there's no Morphling to replicate him.
Well, that's one hell of a silver lining. They've got a break on the Bristleback. They've got the fear on him. 423 thought he was safe, but he's dead now without buyback. They drop the supernova on these dying barracks. I think Gaimin Gladiators now feel there is a smooth ride ahead.
Your highest network hero, your one go-to guy that you relied on, doing almost everything is just dead without buyback for 60 seconds. It's more from with the Aegis, Manta, Silver, and he's just gonna go for mega creeps. And like, even if you kill him once, you know, there's not gonna be anything left for the second life.
Watson right now, 14-1-2. Dies once. I don't think he's going to be dying again. This last lane glyphed up as Gaimin Gladiators come to claim the buildings. 30 seconds with no Bristleback. A very difficult hold to make for Jigglin. Oh, the Batrider tried to jump and lasso. Held back. Sharpshooter wound up, but misses. The Flame Break pushes the Morphling away from it, sadly. Mind Controller is kind of edging forward, thinking about how he enters here, but with no BKB, it would just be a raw black hole. Fisher from Copy for now, and a lasso onto Quinn, gets them a grab, but the dive and Supernova here protects him. Echo Slam does literally nothing as Quinn turns with the Magnetize. 43 is going to come in and hit down the Earth Spirit, but it's time for Gaimin Gladiators to get Watson out of here, it looks like. Aegis still in hand for a minute. Tofu retreating with Celery to the far eastern side, and that's where Watson re-arrives. A double kill before 4-2-3 off the Quill Spray spam. But Watson gets in front of him. Damage not quite good enough yet. But with the Phoenix and the Lich here now, 4-2-3 surrounded as Watson dives to kill the Batrider off. The Sunray there, Bristleback. The Quill Sprays are stacking up, but now he's dead for 90 seconds. Aegis claimed up, Morphling respawns, and we're back in action for Gaimin Gladiators to push straight through this middle lane.
game goes over even before this black hole, and Michael was just gonna use it for good measure. I mean, he was just in almost an impossible situation. If you black hole before the Aegis, like what's left after the Aegis, there was no teammates to